Welcome to the usability evaluation presentation, where Team Animal Crossing. Our usability test aims to evaluate the usability of Vans' custom website, which sells Vans products in the US and offers online shoes customizations. 3 test scores are set for this usability study, including the intuitiveness of the page design, the functionality in designing a pair of sneakers, the flexibility in interacting on social networks. We applied a method named Remote User Study, follow our full test protocol, which include 5 main steps. 6 tasks are developed based on the test scores using 2 test tools, Loop 11 and Optimal Workshop. During the test process, participants were encouraged to adopt the Think Aloud approach for Loop 11 screen recording. We have 21 participants involved in the test in total. The users are required to use their own device and web browser to complete our tasks. We aim to understand the user behavior and the experience of the new users. Our convenience sample's average age is 24, and they're mostly university students and young professionals who just started their careers. Our participants are located globally, as shown in the map here. The bar chart from our survey indicates most of the participants are not completely satisfied with the Vans website, so we conclude 3 key findings and recommendations accordingly. The first key finding is visually complicated and time-consuming on information searching. Most participants wasted time in finding the desired functions and hesitated to decide which button to click. Both of the 2 buttons circled in red are the shopping cart, but one of them is not obvious. In the task of finding a store, 2 of the 3 buttons circled in yellow is not obvious. This issue against the minimalist design criteria. Our check market survey shows that 20% of the participants rated ease of navigation, 70% had trouble in finding information. We can conclude that the Vans website design does not satisfy most users in terms of the visual sense and information searching. Our recommendation is to create a simplified version of Vans' custom website to speed up information searching while keeping the original one to promote Vans' branding and culture. There is a simplified version of Nike by You. It has a clear layout of main functions without duplicated buttons. The second key finding is confusing site navigation caused difficulties in finding items on sale. This main menu bar is a drop-down menu, and the only way to find men's shoes on sale is to click the button circled in green because it is impossible to find information for the buttons circled in red. Let's see the Loop 11 test result first. 5 out of 6 participants failed the task. The 3 main reasons for the high failure rate are: all participants click on men's button first, which is the dead end. Secondly, when the user redirects to the men's page, there's no link to the men's sales page. Thirdly, on the men's shoes page, there's no option to shop by sale. It is against usability heuristic of error prevention because the website should prevent failure from happening in the first place. A2Project shows that 11 out of 50 participants successfully find men's shoes on sale if only given the menu categories. One of the direct failure went for shop or shoes. It is against the usability heuristic matched between system and the real world because normally users should be able to find this information here. The optimal sort result on the right also shows that users would prefer to group all items on sale altogether and eventually have a separate menu category of sale. Our second recommendation is to improve the design of the menu bar and web pages by adding a sale button to redirect the pages for items on sale. First is to add the sale button on the main menu bar. Just like the top right corner, you can see the comparative site, Vans.com in Australia. Secondly, on the men's page, add a sale button which leads to men's sales page. Thirdly, on the men's shoes page, add a blue button of on sale and the shop by filter so that the user can find shoes on sale among all the shoes. The third key finding is unobtrusive and inconspicuous menu design on the home page. This issue happens when participants need to find a button directly. Here we will focus on Find a Store task. The gray button is hard to see even when circled in the picture. From participants' voice feedback, they can't even notice the gray button at first glance, and they did not expect to find the Find Store button here. Based on the result from Chalkmark, only 6 out of 15 participants first clicked the gray Find Store button on the homepage. Thus, we found that the top menu buttons in white-gray color are not obvious and difficult to find, especially for new users. Our recommendation is to set the gray button at an obvious position on the homepage. Change the text color and size to make it more visible, such as in red color and larger text so that draws users' attention.